Hi there. Where are you in your human cycle? Have you wondered how the cycles regulate how our body functions? I concluded about the cycles from multiple perspectives. I got some knowledge as well from the yogic system. But I've started to think about the cycles some time ago, already a couple of years ago, when I started to trade on financial markets. And part of what's going on financial markets is that they function in cycles. They have starting points where they start to grow, where they repeat some patterns, which is as well a cycle. They have contraction and expansion usually, or the other way around, which as well forms a cycle. They base on daily cycles, weekly cycles, monthly, yearly cycles, and even more. But what's interesting as well is that I found one of the mentors in trading who as well was verifying. He invested lots of resources into discovering how lunar and solar cycles influence really what is happening on financial markets. What happens in so-called high energy moments. He discovered this type of phenomena when he mentioned the specific dates where this high energy moment would happen, and this was basing really on a connection of lunar and solar cycles, or step on solar cycles. So that was very interesting for me, but that element as well is relevant to us as human beings. Us as human beings that function on this planet Earth, and we are part of the cycles that happen for planet Earth as well. One of the cycles is moon cycle. It's in average 27 days. Second one is solar cycle, which in average during the centuries has been considered around 11 years, but it's from around 10 years to even 14 years. And those cycles as well in yogic culture, they are considered quite important. So some of the aspects of us as human beings is that we evolve. So first part of life, which is considered childhood, as mentioned by Sadhguru, is around 8.5 years, and it's considered childhood. Then there are two periods of solar cycles, in here counted for about 12 years, so together 24 in here, plus 8.5 in here, which is 32.5 approximately. And why this is so special? This is so special because we are considered as human beings part of the planet, and those times are considered the growth times as well. So if you build yourself until you've reached around 33, then you have tremendous possibility of expansion. This is very important to really be conscious about that. You have tremendous possibility of expansion, and this is quite special number in yogic culture. But if you miss this date, I've missed this date as well consciously, maybe in development it was as well growing, but not that conscious growing. And about conscious growing as well, I think about really doing the meditation, doing the deep prayer. This gets us prepared to growth in both terms, the physical aspect and as well the spiritual aspect. But if you miss those dates, as well there are some further dates like 42 years for men, 46 years for women, which are considered another like jump start moments where you can as well go much farther and much quicker if you get yourself prepared to this moment. As well, around 60 those moments exist. That's why in those time spaces quite often there is significant growth. You are struggling for time, what I mentioned about hero's journey, and you reach those points and you have lots of aha moments. You can really then solve these milestones that life put in front of you and really connect, to more and more elements inside of you, to just be aware that you are this wonderful human being connected to the planet, and this wonderful human being that has lots of possibilities to evolve. And additionally, it is supported as well by the cycles of the planet, but by the cycles of sun, by the cycles of moon, to really enable him the growth as well. So if you are curious about how it works, then really I highly advise to check what yogic culture as well gives in those points, what types of your aspects, what types of your human body, mind and spirit can grow, and I highly advise getting prepared to those moments with really deep prayers and high meditation. And why? Because if you deeply meditate, if you do those deep prayers, your body, your mind get prepared. As mentioned as well by Paramhansa Yogananda, we are getting prepared really to get to know the aspects of us as human beings that were unknown to us, and those aspects that if we know them too early, it might be problem for us, because our mind and body might not be prepared for this spiritual aspect yet. But usually if you don't push too much with your head, usually they land in a very specific moment for you. So if you are here right now, it means that some aspect of you starts to be ready for this spiritual growth, and you are getting prepared to make yourself aware and make yourself conscious about really who we are as human beings. Because we are not the body, we are not even the minds, we are souls in human body that are driving this vehicle as a driver. So as well be conscious that this driver has huge capabilities to drive you to your destination. Go inside of you and you will know how it works. You will see and you will test even with your mind. You will make your mind aware about this path. So remember about those cycles check them on your own, and be prepared. The best preparation is meditation and deep prayer, getting to know yourself better. Have a great weekend and see you tomorrow. Bye.